Have you guys missed me? Well, I'm back for another episode of NDP on the Go, where we bring you the problems that we're facing, but also the solutions that we have in mind. Now, in the meanwhile, I need you to share the live, share the live, share the live. All right?
Limb by limb, I'm gonna chop them down. On this way, it's underground.
For today's episode, we're with the Honorable Daniel Cummings in the constituency of West Kingston. While traveling on the road to Edinburgh, we were stopped because of the deplorable conditions. Listen, we plan to show you the issues facing the people of West Kingston concerning the roads and other issues with infrastructure. We're going to be taking you through the constituency of West Kingston so you can see for yourself the problems and hear for yourself the solutions. So, Mr. Cummings, we're here on the road leading into Edinburgh right now. Could you tell us exactly what we're looking at here?
Yeah, well, first of all, welcome to West Kingston, and you're right, you're on the road to Edinburgh. This is a road that goes into Otley Hall and ends there. It can lead you no other place. And we've been asking for the longest while for it to continue so that it can all go all the way to Camden Park via Lomans, etc. But today we want to take a look at what has been happening or not happening here since before the last election. This project started around 2018 or 19 and is going absolutely nowhere fast.
So since about 2018, 2019, this project has started to, to try to fix the roads, but obviously there's not much going on. We're still looking at potholes, and even before when we were getting here, you were mentioning something about the sidewalk here and how it is set up. Could you give us a little bit more info about that?
Yeah, well, actually the road is much worse than it was in 2018 and 2019 because the deterioration occasioned by the heavy traffic and even by the construction work itself has left it in an unbelievable condition, and any vehicle passing through here requires maintenance on a regular basis or to collapse. But something as basic as the sidewalk that is being constructed here. When you first glance, you'll think it's a solid sidewalk, but it is what you call a cantilevered sidewalk, in that the retaining wall is not all the way at the end, it's inside, and that part is hanging over. And on the other side of the sidewalk, of course, it falls off very quickly into the sea, and they have made no provision whatsoever for the installation of rails to safeguard slipping and falling and going down to sea. Now, in this area, you have a very important secondary school in Edinburgh. And on any day, you have hundreds of children walking along here, in addition to the number of vehicles and so on. You have traffic, heavy traffic, going to the Otley Hall area for construction and other purposes. And children and pedestrians have to struggle through that. So clearly, nobody seems to care about the people of West Kingston. This project is an absolute disgrace. A project of this nature should take a maximum 11 months to finish, and it has been going on. The money spent is more than the original design already, and yet the project is so far behind. And you have to ask, where is the money going? And this is an accident waiting to happen. Look at the depth below the road surface and the sidewalk. And again, as I keep saying, on this side of the bank, it drops off very quickly into the sea with the same cantilevered wall. And on the other side of the road, in the road itself, look at the depth of that. All is required is for it to be filled with material until they come to surface the road. But not
no safety precautions.
None whatsoever. None. Not on the roadside, not on the other, And there is no, if you go along this road, you'll find as a driver, there is no escape. You cannot escape the potholes because they're all over. 100% of
Just
the road.
just choose one. Just
Yeah.
become
Just-
friends with one. Just pick up and
Just drive, shut your eye and drive. You're better off that way. And you watch any vehicle passing you, it's the same approach. You know, this is totally unacceptable because it's been so long. I tell you something, I am shocked that the vehicles, especially the van drivers, haven't decided to just pull up arms and bring this thing to a head to get these people to fix this road. Because it's just too much. The maintenance on these vehicles must be extremely difficult for any operator. I know, I drive it every day and I feel it.
I mean, even standing here for a while, we saw that vehicles had to slow right down, almost completely just stop to allow others to on the other side of the traffic, on the hand of traffic, to continue passing by. It is ridiculous.
It's unthinkable that in today's time that this would be allowed to go on for so long.
So, Mr. Cummins, we've seen all these issues, all these problems that are within this very short while that we've been here filming. So NDP on the go cannot be NDP on the go without addressing the solutions to those problems. And I'm pretty sure the people here watching would love to hear what you have in mind for when we get into power.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Quite apart from the obvious of finishing this project and surfacing the road and helping the pedestrians and the vehicle owners, quite clearly, as a minimum, because of the number of school children who traverse this area and the elderly, the need to put handrails on this sidewalk to prevent any accident of anybody falling over and going catapulting down to the sea. I would make sure that that is instituted on this project to make it much safer than it is now. Because as I said, the volume of people who move in this area after school is closed, for example, hundreds of school children have to traverse this area. It's very easy. You know how kids move and they play and they jump across. It's easy for them to slip and fall here. And if that happens to them, as I said, it falls very quickly off to the sea. And you must, as a minimum, have a handrail along the sidewalk. Yes.
Guys, I'm urging you to share the live. I'm urging you to leave a comment. I'm urging you to like the live. Whatever that you need to do to boost the algorithm so that somebody who needs to see this can see it. I've been Cap One, the Hype One. This has been another episode of NDP on the Go. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Until then, hope.
Limb by limb, I'm gonna chop them down. On the 20, it's in the underground.